Hello and welcome to another episode of The Workshop with me, your host, Marco DeSantos, also known as the Mechanic Critic, and with me is some more Bravery Network Online. In this episode, we're gonna go into the locker room. Why, you may ask? Because I want to make a team, you see. And the team that I want to make is for one of the captains that was recently buffed. Alright, let's delete these blank teams that I have here. And this team isn't gonna be meant to be super mega competitive. Again, none of my teams are. I'm just trying to make a fun team that I think will be cool, that I think might work. Alright, just delete it, come on. So what will our new team be? Well, it will be... Where are you? Cherry. So this captain plan got buffed very recently. You may be wondering what that buff is. We have one battery now instead of having no batteries. Oh. Ooh. Very interesting. So what does this do? Your pop-ups deal double damage, and your team cannot spend batteries to flourish. So we'll never get flourishes, so that we don't get like 3 pop-ups up just for free. But we have some plays here. Some characters. So who are the characters that can set pop-ups? These would be every admin, and let's just look at every admin on the list right now. And that's all 3 of them. So obviously they all need pop-ups on their sets, right? Let's just see what it looks like first. I don't know what move I want to get rid of, but let's get rid of Haymaker for now and put pop-ups there. For you, let's get rid of Rebuild and put pop-ups there. Cool. All right, so we have that. We also have Proxy. If you have Decoy, moves you use happen again. This does not use an extra use. If you do Cherry and then Decoy with Proxy, that might be an interesting thing to do. And then if you do Snub, well, we can worry about that some other time. So I really want to put Gloam on this one. So imagine if you bring out Cherry, you set up some pop-ups, then you make a Decoy, and then you Fashion Advice, or you snub them out and they just get super Sag, and then, you know, they're gone. That's pretty cool. I really like this set. Let me see. Jane also has a slight problem with getting stuck, or rather getting one-shot because of all the emo damage. So we could give Jane, where are you? Gloam Locket as well. I kind of feel like that's the Jane that I want. Acidic Armor is really good because a lot of moves are losing their uses already, or have low uses to begin with. A lot of them are powerful moves, so if we just Acidic Armor, people won't be able to do much against us. I do not feel like investing a lot into this matters. Investing more into here, like something like this. Having heavy bypass claws so that whenever any of the emo attackers come in, you just whack them. That's kind of what I want to do. For Pema, I think this is a decent Pema spread as well. Flicker Glove will really hurt a lot of those characters. I think a lot of them, like your Liz's and your Liz's, just Liz, I guess. Liz is only 30s initiative. Okay, so with this kind of team, I assume we're setting up pop-ups with these characters. I really want to put Farron in, and I really want to do something really not Flare Locket. Something stupid with Topaz Locket, with Legendary, not Lunch Invite. Where's my Firm Handshake? And I really want to keep Bribe. So like Topple, Hammer, Bribe, Firm Handshake. So why do I want to have Bribe? This is because, oh wait, sorry, not Firm Handshake. Where are you? Lunch Invite. And instead of Legendary, we do Toppler. So why is this set the one I want to run? Well, a lot of people will just run a digital attacker into Farron and whack him with a digital attack. Good, because we can pivot off Jane. And the other thing, though, is that if you invite them, it kind of creates a catch-22. They either stay in and die, or they swap and get pop-ups, right? So that's kind of like the ethos of this team. Obviously, if we're running Farron, we kind of want to run another character that kind of complements Farron's defenses. Because we kind of want to be swapping out in and out ourselves. Enter Molly. And I do want Right Up, or do I want Bribe? That's really the big question here. Because Forgetful is really good. Not Topaz Locket. Fleeting, Memory. I really like the Memory Locket here. And yeah, this defensive spread is exactly what I want. So Right Up, Doppelhammer Bribe, Lunch Invite, Right Up, Lunch Invite, Bandage. This has Memory Locket, Gloam, no necklace on you. What does Pema want? Part of me just wants to put Fury Fury on her, but that doesn't seem to be always the best option. Bomb is also okay if you have Bomb and Haymaker. Or do we want to just be tanky Pema and do Resolute? How do we make ourselves hungry? Nah, only if we have our captain plan. Her captain plan, I mean. So we would need to do a heavy locket. Yeah, heavy locket sounds pretty good there. So this is just what do you call this? Spam mail, I guess. This is what we call it. We edit the color. Oh, obviously we gotta edit some colors here. Caution, rockets, 8 squared. 8 squared, looking pretty nice. What else can we do? What is the most garish, annoying color? I mean, did I even need to ask that? Where's Superb Child? There we go. We export, and we click save. Obviously, as with any new team on this show, we are gonna fight it into Radney. We're gonna see how it goes. Okay, now that we've saved our team, as with every new team on this show, we are gonna go to the training room and fight Radney. I know. Radney's not a good gauge of how well your team will go, blah, 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 blah. I get that. I'm not here actually to fight Radney. I'm just here to fight literally anything, just so that I can see how the team works, what my good switches are. Sometimes seeing it in context allows you to better understand your team. Alright, Radney, let's go. So how would I usually start this? I'm filled with mid-speeders, so I definitely want to be swapping my characters out a lot. I'm physically defensive, good enough. Digitally defensive, good enough. And emotionally defensive, good enough. Seems like I have a lot of decent switch-ins. Jane, let's go. They don't seem to have a lot of emotional attacks on their side. There's Yasmin. So now I can set up pop-ups. Well, Radney, if you're just gonna let me set up, Radney, that's fine by me. Ouch. I got jacked. Okay. We're just gonna start shooting bypass claws and force people to come in. You're faster than me, Yasmin. Doing bandages isn't gonna be helpful. Tough Yasmin. Couldn't crit Yasmin anyway. Oh, they've swapped. Wow, the sound effect that happens from that. Crazy. I believe K-Ben is still faster than me. So I could just hand cannon now. And if he does admire... Well, K-Ben, you're just gonna get bodied. So in a real game, I would have definitely just swapped into Farron. And maybe I should. Maybe I should be playing this like it's a real game, instead of just bullying Radney constantly. Alright, you... I would definitely swap into Farron now. This is a good opportunity to swap into Farron. Yep. Not a lot of pain on this side. And then we just bribe you. If you swap, it's bad for you. And this is why we have bribe. Yeah, with all the Janes running around the map, having a bunch of emo attacks is very good. Alright, Meza, let's go. Three life? You know what? Let's add insult to injury and invite her to lunch and have that kill her. Wait, do you have no more uses on your attacks? Sag. Bribe. Alright, I kind of get what this team is about. I should be swapping way more with this team than I usually do. Why is it waiting for Radney? Radney. Alright. We won. And we're gonna get Proxy up to its maximum comfort. Alright, that was a good game. So, in the next episode, we're gonna go into the stadium and see how this team does. And, you know, we can iterate. This team is not perfect. It's not optimized. The only way for me to get it there is to keep playing it. Trying to optimize it before even playing it against real people is just folly. So, without much else to say, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!